And this is one of the songs, one of my favorites. I had the opportunity to ride an incredible trail up in Missouri, actually it was in Arkansas, called the Upper Buffalo River. And the gentleman who took us on the trail ride was telling us the story of this area. And it was amazing because it was up until the 70s, it was all homesteads. And in the 70s, the government decided to turn it into a national forest, into a wildlands. And so they went through and bought up all of these homesteads, and a bunch of people were happy to leave. And one particular little old lady that our guide was very, very close to decided she was not leaving. And she dug in her heels, and the government, she was really old, so the government decided not to dig in their heels with her and decided not to fight her, and they made an arrangement that when she passed, her place would go to the government, and that was a great arrangement initially, but they made one huge mistake. They underestimated how long this little old lady was going to live. And she just kept going and kept going like the ever-ready bunny. And so they honored their commitment not to kick her off, but they made it really hard for her to stay. And she was very self-sustaining. She lived there her entire life. And she had everything she needed right there. And one by one, they took things away from her that she could have there, until it was just impossible for her to stay there safely. Her family moved her off the place, and 2 weeks later, she died. And as our guide was telling us this story, we were just leaving her front porch where we had just had a lunch and a spectacular view. And he made a statement that just as a songwriter, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, Junie. We made a statement that just kind of zeroed in on my heart. And I had this song all blocked out by the time we got back to the horse trailers. And he said, you know, we were really angry with the government for a while, but right after Granny died, the developers discovered this area and turned all the area around the wilderness into ranchettes. So if they had not made this a government area controlled by the government, we would not be able to ride this place today. So really, her sacrifice and their sacrifice was a gift to the rest of us. So this song came from that experience, and it's just called Along the Buffalo. Autumn sun is shining through the sweet gum trees. A gentle breeze is blowing down a rain of golden leaves. My pony's moving easy as we take it kind of slow along the buffalo, along the buffalo. Along the trail the canebrakes form a wall of gentle green. That sky peeking through the trees, the bluest I've ever seen. The morning air is crisp and clear, the kind of day that fills your soul. Along the buffalo, along the buffalo. Oh, we ride past empty shells that once held thriving families, where cattle grazed and hayfields grew, now stand the sweet gum trees. Though they are long gone, we still feel them as we go along the buffalo, along the buffalo. We catch our breath as Granny's cabin bursts